Hey friends, Coach Jackie back here again. Okay, so protein shakes. I know many of us have said, hey, we bought it from Costco. They were having some sales and stuff like that. But I want to let you know that you can make up your own protein shakes at home. It'll probably cost you a little less, and you know the ingredients that you're throwing in it because you're the one who's making it. So I did post the other day as far as protein. I use Dot Fit, however, and I sent you guys the link. However, do your research. Find the best protein that's going to work for you. Okay. And so I have my protein here. I have my blender here. One of the things I forgot, I use oat milk. But just want to let you know, your protein shake, you can use coconut water. You can use just regular water or any kind of milk that you would like. But more importantly, it's what you put in it after that. Okay. One of the things is that I really love to make a meal out of this. And so if I'm going to have a protein shake, normally I'm going to do it post-workout or pre-workout. Post-workout is going to work a little bit better for you, especially if you're on the run, because many of us work out and then we're heading to work or something like that. And just to let you know, it keeps pretty well as long as you have it a cold pack on it, or make sure that you put some ice in it. Bring it into the studio, let it sit for a minute, and drink it on your way to work. But I know on average costs, like if we were to go and get a protein shake, it's pretty costly, like $20, like $16, $20. You don't need to do that. Especially one of the great things with your protein shakes, we're going to buy fruit anyways. You're going to have fruit or veggies, okay, available because you're going to be using it for your other breakfast items. So maybe a side dish of fruit that you'll have with that. You might have some fast food, right? Fruit with you as you're on the go, or you might be making some other things with fruit. But if you don't use it, what happens? You lose the fruit. And I want to let you know that's exactly what is happening here. All right. I bought some strawberries. And I've been very, very busy. So if I don't utilize these strawberries here pretty soon, I'm going to have to throw them away, which is waste. I don't like waste. As well, you can see my bananas are starting to brown, which is okay because I can use it for banana bread. I can make my pancakes with some bananas, but I do especially love to freeze them and put them in my shakes. All right. I had a pear that I was using for another recipe. Blueberries, they're about to go. These strawberries are looking really, really ripe here. Peaches, great to get them cut up, put them in a freezer bag, use them later. Don't let them go to waste. Cherries, you have to depit them, but they're really, really good. Freezing them, putting them away. The other thing that I don't have is kale or spinach. I do have some spinach in the refrigerator, but I'm not going to put spinach in here. I'm going to utilize mine fresh. But to save time, if you would like to throw a handful of spinach in your bag, you could do so as well. So here's the thing, okay? I already cut up the fruit. Really all I had to do is take off the stem of the strawberry, and I cut up a pear, okay? So what I'm going to do is take a little freezer bag, get some freezer bags, keep these handy. And I'm just going to throw, and many of us just have like a cup full of carbohydrates, which your fruits are a carbohydrate. It has a lot of vitamins and stuff in there. All right. So I'm just going to throw a couple of my pears in there. Probably a little cupful of the blueberries. I like blueberries. Any kind of berries have a lot of water in them. Right, throw it in there. And then I'm going to grab some strawberries here. Woo! I'm good. I'm probably cheating just a little bit. Throw it in there. And then what I love to do, I'm going to take a banana, cut it in half. All right, take it off. Throw it in my freezer bag. So one of the things that I love, especially, what is this, 30 quart bags in here. So a quart size. I like to be right underneath the label. You can label it with your dates. I'm going to use these pretty quickly, so I don't put any labels, and I actually reuse my bags. I wash them out really well, and I do reuse them. So I just put a little dish soap in there. They were frozen, and then I reuse these bags instead of repurchasing them. And so I put my fruits that I'm going to be using. Once again, if you want to throw some kale or spinach in there, they freeze really well. I'm just not doing that today. And then you want to take some of the air out as much as you can. So I like to roll it, close it, put it in my freezer. And so what I will do when I want to shake is I grab this, I throw it in here, probably about a cup of liquid. So I like oat milk. I love the flavored oat milk, a little bit of vanilla, but you can use whatever you see fit. And just some of your protein, a scoopful or possibly two, depending on what you love. I like to put 1 scoop in there, and then you are good to go. Blend it up. You could throw some more ice in there if you want it more like an ice cream or like a slushy type. I do love it cold. I'm actually drinking a smoothie now. Blend it up. It takes like 2 minutes at most, and then I'm out the door. I have my Yeti cup, or you could put it in another shake cup or whatever you see fit, preferably one with a lid, especially if you're going to eat it post-workout. So other than that, I hope this is helpful. See you soon.